want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded.
Ah, delicious. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night and we are live. We have got our usual casters with a returning caster, which has come out of his Skint Towers, which is Skint Life. I don't know. I put Skint Vapor on thing. It's Skint Life now, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Skint Life now, man. Who's Skint Vapor?
So yeah, so you've got me, Benny Vapes. You've got Ian above the clouds. He's a long-term caster from probably about the 5th show we did, I think, something like that. We have got Steve Blazing Vapes, we have got James McTavish, and we've got James JP Vape Reviews. If you're watching the beginning of the show and you've seen it, we'll get into this straight away. We'll just clear this up. Danny's a fucking total... You might have seen that I did the knob bit wrong, because he's a wooden prick. That's what he is. You might have seen that he's changed the name of the Northern Union Vape Show group has changed on Facebook. Like I say, I'm not on Facebook, but he was running it. He's changed the name there. He's just been a complete and utter knob. 100% being a knob. So we've just said, fuck him. And I know loads about him. You know, he's just been a complete and utter fucking tit, to be honest with you. I've heard rumours that he's going around sponsoring other fucking shows and not telling us. He's doing lives with everybody and not coming on here. So he's just been a complete and utter prick. 100% being a prick. So I just wanted to clear that up before we started. He's pulled out of the show. He's fucking didn't even tell it, just didn't even bother telling us at first. He got someone else to tell me. And I'm like, what a fucking wanker. Proper 100% ham shanker he is. So fuck him. Fuck Danny. Fuck you. You're a wanker, mate. Total wanker.
Danny, talk to the hand, because the face don't want to know.
So, yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, like I say, that's why he's crossed out on the front of the bumper. That's why I put RRP, and I spell it wrong because he's not a fucking knob. He's a wooden fucking door handle. He's a proper fucking knob. 100%. So, yeah, so we cleared that up. We did clear that. I just thought I'd have to bring that up at the beginning of the show. And I tried to call him. He won't even fucking talk to me because he's just a complete and utter fucking prick, to be fair.
Do you feel better now you vented?
Yeah, I do, mate. Yeah. It was a bit like when I rung you up, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's just fucking, just come to me and tell me stuff. If you've got something to say, fucking say it to my face. Don't go behind fucking closed doors and start fucking bitching about me and shit like that. Do you know what I mean? It's just bang out of order.
Benny, you're always fucking embroiled in some fucking drama, you,
Oh,
mate.
Drama sells, doesn't it?
I don't mind, but I do a show where you have a 5-minute ranting area, so you could have come on my show and actually do it from there.
Yeah, we could have done. Yeah. But we're only kidding. I couldn't fucking drag. They all said drag it out for about 6 months. I
kept smirking. Sorry, I kept smirking.
Yeah. I am only kidding. Before you say, he's not a wanker. He's still my pal. He is. I just thought we'd get it out. Yeah. So he's not a wanker. He's a great guy. So don't be taking that to heart that we've fallen out. We haven't fallen out.
Everyone's like that on Twitter now.
Exactly. They're fucking about messaging him now. I'm not.
It's what Jay's saying about. It says at Benny Vapes. It's talking about big deal like he would an Aegis product.
It is only he has. So we'll clear it up. He has pulled out of being a sponsor. Big love, Danny, for sponsoring the show for so long, mate.
Talk of the devil.
It's basically
he is.
because he's starting up the second shop. He's just not able to have time to go to the post office. You might have seen that his reviews have been few and far between. He just hasn't got time. He's setting up 2 shops. he needs all his time and his energy to go into his 2 shops. So he did message us and say, look, lads, I haven't got time. I can't really afford to sponsor week in, week out. So that's why. So yeah, it's just a laugh that having a go at him. He knew about it, so you can go and message him. He did know about it. But yeah, it's just a laugh, is that? We've not fallen out. But Danny has. So big love, Danny. Thank you very much for your support. With sponsoring the show for so long. It does mean a lot, mate. But yeah, he has pulled out of being a sponsor, but not for any reason other than...
He's a fucking knob, I agree with you, Ben. He's a twat. Fucking twat. Nobody likes him. What did I miss? Oh, did you tell him it was a joke? Oh.
Danny's in. Bit of a clickbait, mate. You knew what? We did have a thing. We did have a word, and I said we were going to let it go for ages. That's what we were going to do. Skin just said, let it go for 6 months.
Yeah.
I don't know how you kept straight face because I was just sat smirking all the way through it.
So yeah, so that's just clearing that up. He's still a wanker. But he's a lovely wanker. We do love him. So yeah, so we will go around. So clearing that up, like I say. I recorded John Rad to spread it around. Yeah, that's what I was expecting him. Well, that fucking
on the 2-minute news thing that he does on a Friday.
Exactly, it'll be on there. It'll be on
Benny
there.
says.
Penny had a rant.
It would just be like remixed. He's a prick.
Yeah. I was just, we could have left that, not said all, and then see how many times it gets back to Danny and said, have you seen what Benny said about you?
Yeah.
So yeah, so welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night, and we're going to have a little bit of fun and giggles just for a start off there. Skin, welcome back, my friend. It was nice to see you on Friday night as well with your new show. So well done on that. We will talk about that in a little bit. We will go around and see what everybody's vaping on. So we will start with Ian.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Nice to be back. Right. First of all, Aegis X with lovely blatant plug there for LBVS with my lovely skin from Booked on Funk with some Due North tropical ice in there, which is good. Really into my fruity icy vapes at the moment. He says pulling a dessert vape out. Odin 200 with the Fat Rabbit with its lovely red tip. Got that back out today. It's been in a box for a while with some banoffee pie in there. And last of all, Arctic Dolphin cog. I wicked the cog.
Woo, woo, woo.
And it doesn't leak and it doesn't dry hit.
Yet.
So yeah. So I followed.
You're looking sexier already.
I'm a man now. Right, and I followed Vic's wicking tutorial on it, which seems to do the trick. So that's good stuff. And in there, I had a bottle of Drake's Virginia, which is gone and in the bin. And that's me. And I'll pass it around to Steve.
Thank you, sir. I've got the Viprosser Gen with the Fat Rabbit on, with some lovely jubbly Code Red in. Got the Caliburn G with some Nick Salts from Ruthless, which is the Tropic Thunder, which is quite nice. And then I've got the Drag 3 with a Drop Solo with some of Vape Mail's mint cream biscuit in it, which is quite nice.
Is it a bit like a Viscount?
Yeah, it is pretty much. Yeah. It's not bad. I don't think it's an all-day vibe, but it's quite nice just sitting at the desk and having a toot on. And that's it for me. And I'll pass that on to young Skintus.
Me? Oh, I'm always quick. I'm always easy. I've got the FP, which we just dropped again. JP, you said the fucking bubble glass is shit in this, didn't you? Is it a bubble glass you said?
And split from the seam.
I've just dropped for about 30 millionth time and it's still intact. The FP with Skint's Pishwater on the Genesis, and I'm on my little Kaon Mini V2, which I'm loving. I've got 2 of these and they're fucking brilliant. On the Foxy, isn't it? Foxy mud. With Skint's Pishwater, as usual, which is there. Still looks like Pishwater.
He's still not telling anyone what's in it.
I have.
Yeah, I just told everybody what's in it.
I've told everybody.
I've not been listening then.
I was going to ask what's in it. What's the profile of it?
Well, actually, I put a twist in this. And I usually put sweet cream and peanut butter, but I've actually got Bavarian cream and peanut butter in this.
Mm.
And do you know what it tastes? It tastes like a Werther's Original.
Oh, nice. I like them.
Nice.
Very good. So you passing it on to?
Oh, I've got to pass. Benny.
Thank you very much. So I am on the Edgy Solo with the Thelma. Is it Thelma? Thelma, whatever.
Ether.
Thelma Louise.
Yeah, Thelma Louise. And in that, I've got some of Andy from Best Sig liquids. That's bourbon, vanilla, tobacco. Also, I'm on the Voo Clean from. Now let me know. Who's that one that does the Wasp Nano?
Umia.
Yeah, Umia. Yeah, I'll tell you about that because why I bought it because it were $5 when you bought some Just Juice.
It looks like that building in London, the Gherkin.
Yeah. Well, it would buy 5. It would buy that and get 5 Just Juice free. You know, Nick salts. So you work them out, the £4 a piece. It then becomes a £5 for device. So I bought it. Thought I thought get it out. I've only seen like Spanish reviews and all that lot, so I'm going to do that. I've recorded that. And that is me. Oh, and I'm on. That's got in. What has that gone in?
That.
Oh, it's got some Just Juice. Yeah, that. It's got Just Juice blue raspberry in there. So yeah, that is. I've also on the Double Barrel 2 that my friend Danny gave me to review. And in that, it's got some e-liquid that he let me have, which is some Future Juice Unicorn Dessert from Candy Cairns.
I've heard good things about that stuff.
It's nice. It's a strawberry cheesecake. And that's what it is, a strawberry cheesecake. What more? It's a strawberry cheesecake.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Yeah. So yeah, so that is me. I will pass it on to JP.
Thanks, Benny. I am on the Asgard Mini with the Dreamer 1.5. In that, I am on Absolute Blackcurrant. As well as that.
Now. Is that same bottle?
Same bottle. It's because I'm mainly mouth to lung, you see. So direct to lungs like every now and then. As well as that, I am on the DigiFlavor Said One kit with the Siren Free, which review went out Wednesday just gone, so I'm plugging it. I'm actually plugging it. And in that, I have got Virginian Cherry from Juice Cabin. And that's me, so I'll pass it to McTavish.
Thank you. I am on the Typhoon GTR on the Vaporstorm Eco Mod. So it's in my little mouth tongue. That's got menthol tobacco in it. Thought I'd try something different. I've totally chucked the bottle. I can't remember what it's in there. What else have I got? I've got my Typhoon GT4 on the Bestia Anima. And in that, I've got my absolute favourite, which is Great Expectations from the 100 Large line. And that's me, and I'll pass it back to Benny to continue the show.
Has everybody been?
Yep.
Yeah, that was quick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Matt, next week, you all right, buddy? Right, so we will get who we're going to pick. I could pick Skint, couldn't I? Because he usually runs shows, doesn't he? I could pick him. Read chat.
Oh, no, don't pick me. I'm fucking shit.
No, we usually get Mick. He can do it.
I'll do it then. Hold on.
Oh, mate, it's your job.
Scroll back up to the top. Let's have a wee look. So to start us off, as we have, we've got Shrek in with us. Hello, Shrek. We've got Simon62. We have. I need to figure out a better way of doing this. We also have Freerider Vapor. Hello. We've got Hooked on Funk. We've got the lovely Jay. We've got Vapor Queen Becky. We have Flat Cap Vapor. Hello, sir. We've got Graham Mulberry. Or I cannot say that guy's name to save myself.
Marley.
We have got the lovely Mr. Net Reality in with us. Hello, Graham. We have it's either Chris or Pete from Live Lounge Liquids. Hello, sir. We have Blazing. Don't know who that guy is. He must be new. We've got the Irishman. Hello, sir.
Hello there.
We've got Nightbot finally doing their job for once.
They're good at Nightbot on my channel.
Oh, shit on that.
Mick always misses Rob Stanley.
No, he's right underneath him. Hello, Rob. Nice to see you. We've got Steve Nichols. Hello, Steve. Who else have we got? Scroll down. We've got Skint Life. He must be new as well. Not seeing him on the scene at all.
He's a cool dude. He is.
Sexy bastard, he is.
I hear he's got a big library with fuck all books in it.
Yeah.
It's full of fucking books.
We've got Mr. Ian Above the Clouds in as well. We've got the lovely legendary Mark H. He seems to be everywhere. Who else have we got? I think that's everyone.
No, you got Mark from Nature Vape. Missed him
Nature
out.
Vape, yeah.
Nature Vape, yep, just spotted him there.
You've got the
We've
Gaping
got
Postman.
We've got Mr. Hillary himself. Hello, Zag. Nice to see you. We've got the Grateful Ant. Who else?
Dion 78.
Yeah, Dion. I'm going down the list, giving me a it's a lot of people talking.
One job, one fucking job.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. He has one job.
I hate reading out chat. It's a pain in
You
the
missed, you
ball
missed the Gaping
You always miss
Postman.
it.
Hello, Mr. William O'Neill. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in with us. That's a new name I've not seen before. We've got Graham Spears, not Spires. Who else? Let's see. We've got the Gaping Postman. Is there anyone else that I've
An
met?
echo in here.
Yeah, I've said that about 5 times, haven't we? Gaping Postman, Gaping Postman, Gaping Postman.
What that Gaping Postman?
And if I've missed anyone else, I do apologise, but welcome to the show.
Dave,
So-
welcome. And like I say, it's nice to have Mr. Skint Vapor back, or Skint Life, which, it's nice to have you back, mate. It's nice to see you back on the old YouTubies.
It's good to be. Well, I'm back. All I've done is lives. I've not actually done any videos whatsoever.
No, you did one review, didn't you? Did one? Jordan,
No, the last review I did is just before we moved, and that was Requiem. And then I
Yeah.
fucked off. And
I watched that, and you've just... So how you found the movie? You're all settled in now, and...
Yeah, it's pretty much. I mean, it's homely now. You know what I mean? So we're at the homely stage. We'll be doing stuff we feel like. It's going to take a while to get it the way we like it, but it's nice and homely at the moment, as you can see.
Exactly. Did you like the little picture of Skint Towers with your direction for the big night in, and England the other way?
It's you that called it Skint Towers. Somebody else called it Skint Smashing, and then I've stuck with Towers because I like Skint Towers. So.
So that's Skint Towers. I think that sounds really good.
Empty Towers.
Makes me sound like that fucking Mike Myers guy, the evil fucking doctor.
Yeah.
Power. Put the
Is that on top of your hill?
Dr. Evil.
Aye.
So yeah, so what you all been up to? Have you had a good week? In fact, it's been a good 2 weeks. In fact, we had the Easter. Did you have a good Easter? Did you? You all decided to do a show, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was good.
That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I did watch it back. And you'd all done a show. Got a
Thought they
little
fucking
interesting
hijacked that
towards the
show
end.
right enough, but had a few cans and then hijacked the show.
Yeah, and then decided to do an after show as well.
Yeah, I retired before the after show. I was done.
That was good fun.
Yeah, it was-
Well, when you
Well, I didn't stay too long after
Sam
that.
62,
You
you
with
used
the
to
wee
it.
fella.
Oh mate, Simon 62 show going for about 5 hours.
Yeah,
Nearly-
long time.
Nearly as bad as BVL.
It was 4 hours last night, wasn't it? I'm sure it's 4 hours
4.5
last night. 4.5.
Yeah, it's the longest show running that they've done.
Takes some stamina, that does. Either that or alcohol, one of the two.
I
Both.
don't mind. I was eating chips near the end of the stream.
Talking from experience, it takes both.
Yeah. Yeah, because obviously BVL used to go on for a while. But that was
Yeah.
Skint's bumpers that went on for about 20 hours.
Yeah, but those were great though. It means because we had drank that much, we always had to go to the toilet, so they were there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Handy.
Tag team in the loo.
Yeah.
Cheech.
Don't cross the streams.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody going for that quick piss while someone else is at bar.
Exactly.
So-
Real cheech. Is that the real cheech, or is it fucking, you know what I mean? Because if somebody was going to be a troll for cheech, they would call themselves the real cheech.
It could be. It could be. He puts A, so do you know what I mean?
It's like that Eminem song with the real cheats, please stand up.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're back with another show, which is the Big Night In.
Big night in, aye. It was a big night in fucking Friday with Mr. Heat.
Yeah, well, I will. I've got it. Oh, just while we're on, before we start, if you do look at the top, just make sure you're on live chat and not twat chat. So just swap it over. If it says twat chat at the top, swap it over to live chat. You'll keep up with us then and keep up with what's going on there. Yeah, it was very interesting. I have got a little thing that's come out, promotion for your show that I will line up and play now.
Very nice.
Throughout history, different cultures reference a great tournament, Mortal Kombat.
Mike says you're a
Before you put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
liar. So I was muted. See, he'd said me muted. And then no, you're not muted. He's unmuted me. Right bastard.
Darby, I've heard of Peking duck, but not fisting a duck. I don't fancy that.
I've just fucking fell off my chair. Not do that foot. Fucking hell.
I thought I moved myself. You know, he laughed that much, he actually made himself pass out. He fell off.
Right, so we're back. We are back. So if you do see that, it is the Big Night In did have a bit of Mortal Kombat going on. For somewhere out of nowhere, a ninja jumped out, headbutted skin, headbutted Heat. He went down and then he came back up like, "Ooh, what's going on?" Yeah, James will say there's a little bit of a tale going round. So what's everybody saying about that?
Yeah, there's a couple of things going around that he laughed that much. He actually made himself pass out. So that's one. And the thing is that actually is a thing. I went and Googled it. You know, it's something to do with lack of oxygen getting to the brain, and you just go out like a light. Another one is
I fucking went out that light after that because I was buckled for a bit. Fucking.
I literally must have had abs after that. Honestly, I was doubled over. And the other one is he actually just fell off his seat because he's old.
He'd coined his cushion. He was sitting on a cushion. He coined his cushion, slipped up. But watching it back, he'd stopped laughing when he actually went. Then I says to him, he says he was completely awake throughout it all. But I says, I think you passed out for a second and you don't
I think the way he did it though, it went like, because he went like that, didn't he? We were laughing, and then he just went,
He went a bit serious and then just went.
Yeah.
So I think he passed out. I don't think he's
But
realised.
he is, like, just in case chat are all wondering, he is absolutely fine. He's got a bit of a sore nose, but he's absolutely fine.
Did we find the ninja?
Yeah. Have you had an accident?
Yeah, he's soon he's a pillow deck.
I was sitting in here and doing the show in Mrs. S in Nick's room, and I could hear her laughing her fucking head off. She must have been watching a show, and but we didn't notice. We didn't even notice he did that. None of us noticed. We just we didn't realise until he said, "I've just just fell off my chair." Then we realised we'd seen it happen, but we thought he'd just been like bending down back up.
Yeah, and you noticed, like Shrek saying, he used his supply of toilet roll afterwards to stop the bleeding, which is quite funny when he came back in.
He came in as the curse of the mummy after that.
Yeah.
Aye, some guys.
I'm not an animal. I am a human being.
Yeah. It was just that. But I had to put something together. I know you put the clip out on Big Night In.
Aye.
But I just had to put something.
That was brilliant. It was great. You sent it to me yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
It was good.
I just thought it just reminded me of Mortal, because someone said it was like Mortal Kombat. I thought it's Mortal Kombat, so I went on. I just put that Mortal Kombat clip in. We finish it. I had to find that finishing, just at the end of it.
He never fucking stops. Like he never stops. He stays up to you on time. and then he's back up at the crack of dawn. And he's fucking out all day doing. He works in cars and stuff, and he never stops. So he's probably done himself in, like he's done too much. And he's right. That's what's happened. But he's perfectly fine. He's happy as Larry, and he's laughing. He finds it hilarious as we do.
No, he's a wee soldier. He really is.
Yeah, like I say, it was just that bit, and I'm like, yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better fucking lunch.
No, exactly. But you never told us that you were. I was looking on your channel for it.
Oh, it's a brand
And I'm
new channel.
thinking, because I watch everybody's on replay. Everybody's show that I watch. I watch. This is why Simon's messes my week up if he does a 4-hour show, because I can't watch everybody. So if I watch it, I watch a little bit of it, and then I move on to everybody else. So it starts off that I watch LBV 510, move on to Tuesday and watch Nature Vape, and move on to Wednesday and watch Dean Devil Vapor and Flea Bender Vape Show, and then Thursday I watch Richard Vick and UKVS, and then Friday watch. So I watch it like that through a week. So if you do a 4-hour show, I'm fucked. I can't. It knocks my week up. So coming on to that, Richard Vick has retired, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which shocked me. I've been watching him for a long, long time.
Well, he's been going nearly. Has he not been going nearly as long as Vape with Vic?
He said in the video it was about 7 years or something.
7 or 8 years, yeah, I think so.
Well, I looked back on my emails when I contacted him, and I'd said this when I was short. I've got an email that I contacted him on to congratulate him on 2,000 subscribers.
Okay, man.
So that's how long I've been watching him, like, and I was like, oh. Went on, he was like, yeah, it's not clickbait, I don't like that. I was like, oh.
He's carrying on the new home show, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah, for a little bit. Well, I think he said he's going to see how that goes, and then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of the things, even though it was like a goodbye from like the review side of things, he made like a very clear and concise expectation for everybody. Like most people go, I'm going, see you later, and then it's like they come back and you go, but you just said you were going.
Yeah.
So he said that like, you're going to get maybe 4 or 5 reviews out of me, but I am still doing my live show until.
It's a completely different. You've got to think it's a completely different scene to what it was when he got into it and stuff like that. I mean, it's not the same as it was. It's definitely not the same as it was. No. And I think after doing it for that amount of time, it's going to be a bit weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Reviewing products all the time like that. I don't know.
And I've got a full-time job as well and a family. And
Well, we know sales are starting out. How hard it is to do fit a reviewing when you're doing everything else. A live show,
I think it would be. I think the difficulty would be keeping that excitement of doing reviews and that excitement of doing videos and stuff like that going for that long.
Yeah,
the same thing.
Continuously be thinking of new stuff and new ideas, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's a shame. It's a shame because like you, Benny, I've watched, and I don't know the rest of you guys. I'm guessing the same way. I've watched him for many years, and he'll be missed. He's a good chap. He's a very nice bloke as well.
Yeah,
but so that
I don't think he's going to be alone either. I think there's going to be more, it's going to be happening more and more, I think, over time.
Yeah, well, Dean's changing his day from a Wednesday now, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Monday night.
He made it sound like he was finishing as well.
Yeah, I thought that when I read it. I was like, ooh.
Another one? I was another one?
Yeah. And then it was like, no, we're just moving it from a Wednesday to in between LBV and 510, innit?
Yeah, not 9 till 10 o'clock. I think he's doing it. So.
Yeah, which it is. Like I've said to you before, to get home at 7 o'clock and to get home at 6 and then start show at 7 to finish at 8. It's hard as that.
Yeah, like I said, I have to do that with man. Because by the time I get in and that, I'm looking about 6:30, and I'm having to get everything set up, letting people in, sending links out, get it spammed out and that. And it's tiring.
Yeah.
But I can't go later on in the night because you've got bitches at 8 and Skint's new show at 9:30. So there isn't really a slot there for me to fit in.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of shows going on at the moment, though, isn't it? It's like, say, it is hard. Yeah, the Stretch just says clickbait weekend. Yeah, it is. Bit of a clickbait weekend this weekend, just to get people in.
It's one of the things I think I said on our show was even if you are running alongside another show, you're giving the audience an option. It's like normal television. Granted you want them to come and see your show, but there is another option there for them.
Getting that busy now, like I think it'd be difficult. It's getting more difficult to avoid other shows. So
Yes,
I think everybody's got to. If you do end up at the same time as another show, then there's always a replay. Like Benny says, he watches the replays and that. And do you know
exactly?
What I mean?
And that's one good feature that I like on YouTube, that you can watch them on your replay. It doesn't have to. You don't have to watch, because like I say, I'm busy, so I watch them all on replay, which is a lot better. Which you can just watch them. You watch them live and that. But yeah, Shrek saying he rushes home to get back. So
yeah, I'm the same on a Monday as well. I mean, not at the moment because of furlough, but when I go back to work, it's always I don't get home till 6:30, 20 to 7. And it's a bit of a rush.
It is, and like I say, especially when you're working, especially for yourselves, when you're doing buses and that, you don't know what time.
Why do you do that, Ian? Why do you not just put the show a bit later then?
Well, you got Mobro after us. You've then there's a gap. Well, there was a gap. There's not anymore because Dean's in it, but there would have been a gap. But I don't want to do. I personally didn't want to do too late because then I'm having to go to bed early to get up early again the next morning. So it's kind of the lesser of two evils. It seems to work though. I haven't been late yet, have I, Steve? Not yet.
Not yet.
And that's why I had to leave NUVS, because obviously, I don't know about yourselves. When you do a live, do you find that you're buzzing when you come off at show?
Yeah.
It takes you a while to wind down.
Yeah, it's like when we finish here at night time, I'll go over and watch, Mick and the boys. But I can't go straight to bed, otherwise I'll just be sitting there lying in wait for fucking hours. So I'll just go and stop up to about 12:30 or something like
that. Yeah. It's just hard. Your brain don't turn off. We've got a lot of saying, I'm copying you, I'm copying me. Cheats and Gaping Postman, I'm copying you, I'm copying me, you're copying me, I'm copying you.
Sounds like a Monty Python skit.
It is, isn't it? It's like fucking me to you, you to me.
Lee Anderson.
Hello, Lee.
Bit of Chuckle Brothers.
Yeah, Leon, Code Red is mega. Yeah, I know.
Mr. Anderson, Code Red, smashing that. Did you get 10% off using Flat Cap Vapor 10?
Yeah, oh, yes, certainly did.
Insert his plug here.
Yeah. If you go over to Darkstar, you can use Flat Cap Vapor 10 for 10% off.
He's getting fucking sponsors coming out his ears, Flat Cap, isn't he? With fucking Oxford and Darkstar and I don't know if
Coils?
John and Matty and that no, they don't sponsor Flat Cap, did
they? Proper Coils has got Flat Cap 10 for Proper Coils.
Spoiled. He's fucking spoiled.
He is. He's just the man, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So what we're going to do is we'll go on to some. We'll do Steve's shinies first. Shinies. I will rump bumper.
Got it right tonight. Yeah.
Let's see.
Look at them smooth transitions.
Ooh. Are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Sorry. Right. Yeah. The only thing I've looked on Hell Vape, they've got this Airs 120 coming soon.
It's not an RTE, is it?
No, I think it is a mod.
I think we're waiting that, aren't we? With Vic's RTA coming out.
One Vape was like that, arrive in 4 days.
Just a block of metal.
But that's really all that they're showing, because I've been onto the website, there's nothing there, so it's just them two little bits. So
what I don't get is how does it says design concept from an Apple Mac? Does it open up like a MacBook, like a laptop?
Probably made from the same.
Maybe inspiration from a MacBook.
Oh. And it looks like it's got one of those annoying battery caps that you get on a Solo.
Oh yeah, just yeah.
Geek Vape do them a lot, don't
And
they?
it's got a USB-C on the bottom of it, so you can't put your tank down because it'll fucking leak everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like the Paradox, which I don't like. I can get this off here. I'll show you guys afterwards, but it's they've got one of them little twist battery things, but there's a hole in the bottom. So if you're putting that down somewhere, there's a bit of liquid or something, it's going to go straight up towards the battery. I think that's a bit of a dodgy design on it. The next one up from Deja Vu.
Do you like Deja Vu?
Is this?
But I don't like that.
Pocket AIO. I tried looking on their website, but their website's complete utter nightmare.
That looks tiny.
If you click on their product thing, it starts playing this video, and it just can't look at anything. But yeah, it's just this little fella.
It does look nice. I'll say that.
It does look very small, though, doesn't it? I mean,
that 0.49. No, that's not it. Sorry, ignore me. I'm talking crap. Yeah, that 0.6. It's not so bad. I thought it was a 0.4 ohm coil. That's what I thought with that battery. That ain't gonna last long.
150 mAh battery. Type C charging, small,
Looks
compact.
really small.
It must be. It's either going to be two ways. It's probably got a door like every other kind of AIO system. Yeah, it's there.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Oh, right. It's using like a butter tank.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Pretty cool.
Just that little fella just there. Looks all right. I mean, it doesn't look. I mean, it's in his hand there, so it doesn't look. I don't know why he's pictured there when he's
like palm size, isn't it? I would say.
It's topless.
Probably just showing you how big it is, because obviously a lot of people relate to things by the size of your face as well. So by holding it up to his face, it's like how big it is.
Oh, it looks a funky little thing.
Perspective.
And then last up from Horizon Tech, you got the.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this tank.
The tank from there.
Oh, the coils look totally different to the Falcon coils.
I mean, I don't need the Falcon tank, so I'm not quite sure.
I love my Falcon tanks. Really good.
Top airflow.
Yeah, I've never had a Falcon or all like that. I'm lying. I did. I had a Falcon. I did. Is that the one that had the different coils that had the different mesh? We had the different wicking materials. You could get grass.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah, I had one. I never bought any more coils for it.
One of them.
Yeah, it looks almost the way they've done the bottom around there. It looks almost like the crown sort of.
30 mil though, isn't it? It's a big boy.
Yeah, it does look 5 mil.
Yeah, I think I'll be getting that one.
Look. Is that bottom and top airflow from the looks of it? It looks like you've got a hole there and there.
It's like a fat rabbit then, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they get better flavour.
There was bottom airflow on the Falcons.
Bottom airflow, yeah.
Just
That's a big in my opinion, that's quite a big thing to say. Better flavour than a Falcon, because they are pretty good.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And that is it from me.
Do you want to show? Have you still got that picture on your phone of that side by side from Think Vape? James?
I should do. Hold on.
I was just going to say with the bottom of that power mark, 'cause I haven't got a battery in there at the moment. But you see, just the other side there, that's where your battery goes.
All right,
You've got these whopping great holes there. And I thought, well, if you put that down on something with a bit of liquid or something, it's going to go straight up there.
Yeah, this has got weird. Same sort of thing.
Yeah, cracking little mod though. I do like that though. It's quite a nice little trigger fire.
Just hope it picks up on the camera. So this is the new side by side by Think Vape. Sorry about the green lines. My son broke my phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks quite nice. That does.
And like I say, it'd more than likely be a DNA board on it.
I think so. Look at the way, like when he shows you the face of the mod again. It's got the 3 distinctive buttons. Like,
is that an 18650 or?
They haven't said. He just showed that off.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a double barrel as well. You know, they've got that kind of
a little dent. Yeah.
I mean, I'll find out. Don't worry.
It won't be cheap, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Evening, Mick. See you pop in there.
So thank you very much, Steve, for finding them. I quite like that DJV. I know it's only a 950 milliamp hour battery, You know, and you've got a 0.6 and something else coil in it. But this one that I got that we're selling off cheap, that DJV7 or whatever, that's got the forgot what chip. It's got a chip in that's another chip, but it's cracking mod. Battery life on it's fantastic, and it's well made. It feels nice in hand and that.
That's one thing I can say that's really good about their product. Like, as much as they might be a Chinese mid-tier product company, all their products are solid. The mech that I got from them, the white one, it's the paint's still on it. It still fires well. It doesn't arc as quickly as the rest of my mechs do. They're good solid products. Absolutely.
Yeah, the Gaping Postman's just put in, what's with all the side-by-side mods? It's just, it goes round and comes around, doesn't it? Have you noticed that in vaping thing?
Yeah, always.
They innovate on the old stuff, because side-by-side mods are not a new thing.
Do we know who brought out the first side-by-side mod? Is it the one that Market Nature Vape was selling?
This year, the new ones?
Yeah. No, they're just side-by-side mods in general. I wasn't sure who it was who first came out with that idea.
Oh, side-by-sides. Side-by-sides, they're quite big on the high-end side of things. They've been out a while. They used to do a mech one that were one of the original side-by-sides. A micro, I think it was called. I had one. I never used it because I didn't. But bottom plate, I bought it cheap, and bottom plate had gone funny, and I never used it. But side-by-sides have been around absolutely ages. I think the night something or other that did one. Smoan did the night one.
Sure.
What did they?
Yeah, they did a side-by-side one. Graham Babble is saying, have you guys ever seen Stranger Mod's Diacode boards? The Diacode boards have been around absolutely ages, mate, and the Diacode boards are really complicated to use, but they're one of the best boards you can get.
Yeah, it's a single button feature. You're talking, I mean, that was basically the predecessor to, your MOSFETs, your kit chips, your DNAs. That was basically the one that started the race. That was the first horse in the race.
Yeah. They did Diacodes is quite a big company for boards.
It was the easy mod. That's what I was thinking of from Nature.
Yes, that was Mark did that. I think the first one that came out this year was this one, wasn't it? With a mix.
Yeah, I like mine. It's good.
That was popular.
Yeah, we can pick them up dirt cheap now.
Oh, go on.
Can I have a look? Can you show me the top cap on yours, Benny? On your, is there a gap? Is that a hole between that cap and the battery?
Yes.
Yeah, because I thought mine was broken. I've just ordered a different colour one, but apparently not.
I agree, Cheech. We could do with more Squonk mods. Squonk mods get neglected all the fucking time, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Squonk mods. They were really big for a while, weren't they?
I love that. Fucking the top side. There should have been tons and tons and tons coming out when the top side came out because it showed how popular Squonk is.
Is it the top side that had all the battery door problems?
Yeah, and mine's just broke. But it was my fucking 1.5-year-old picked it up and threw it against the wall.
Oh
shit! And it's fucking wonky.
Can you tie it up with some batteries? With some string?
Yeah, I could probably put some duct tape on there or something like that.
I'm expecting the same thing to happen with this.
I've been getting a fucking problem with this. See it? I don't know if you'll see it.
All right, we're leaking on
it's leaking out the bottle. And I've changed bottles and everything. It still fucking leaks out
it's
the bottle.
It's the thing that goes across in it.
Aye.
The tube.
I've still got mine, but I haven't used it for ages, so I'm all right for a bit. But...
Have you never had that leaking?
Not for a while, but even still, it's cool.
No, my battery door was fine. Everybody was saying it's.
I've got the.
I've had no problems with it. But...
When I say I've got, the missus uses it. She's got the top side light, and when she says that she wants to use it as a squonker, she just gives it to me, and I put the pin in. The wee pin that
yes.
you put in.
Yeah.
Over, but that's a cracking kit as well.
Apparently they've stopped doing them, haven't they? The top side lights.
Yeah, I think so.
I think the only other contender to the top side Jolt is the Pulse V2, but I've never tried it. But a lot of people say it's good.
I've got obviously the original Pulse, then I had the regulated version of it, and then the chip just decided to shit itself one day, and that was pretty much it. I was like, I'm not going back to that one. I'll just use the original.
Yeah.
which is even smaller and a better form factor, in my opinion.
Ryan Fletcher says he's waiting on a side-by-side pod. They have brought one out, haven't they? Side-by-side pod. And NUVS done one.
Well, technically,
they did, didn't they?
any kind of like AIO, billet box, Banton box as technically a side-by-side, because the battery's on one side and your tank is on the other. It depends on how you perceive it, I suppose. I mean, the Deja Vu we just looked at is technically speaking a side-by-side with a built-in battery.
The Evoke Vigo 80.
Yeah, the Vigo 80, that's a side-by-side pod, isn't it?
Yeah, near enough, yeah. Yeah, because you've got not just a pod mod, apparently.
Yeah, you probably have to take it out and use it as a...
I reckon there's a disclaimer out now that all these companies bringing out pod mods have to put something about it's not just a normal pod mod.
Well, this is same. This one, the Umie Clean, it comes with a 510 adapter to go in there.
Oh, okay.
And it's not that good as a 510 adapter either, but...
Yeah, I mean, I've got that Novite one just there. If I
Yeah, I'm quite interested in the Umie one, the mech stick that they're bringing out as well. I'm quite intrigued by that. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's it. The Vigo.
That's quite tidy.
That's quite nice. I can get an adapter for 510 adapter.
Oh, that's what this one does. That's exactly the same with. But that seems, because obviously it slides in, it's a lot better than this. But this wobbles.
Wibbly wobble.
Evening cheer.
The folks haven't talked to me since I did the what is it? The little, that were cracker little thing, that mech thing that I did, that I got cheap. You know, pod mod with a mesh. We put your own mesh in it. Oh, right, a little bit of kit.
Is it with Tofo's brought out the fucking the rebuildable fucking coil thing, stock coil?
Yeah,
like nature vapes.
Oh, like the Nest, that sort of stuff.
For the P&P coils.
That's this has got it as well. This vape fly.
Yeah.
Rebuildable as well, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
But the good thing about this is it's got a rebuildable head, which is RMM coil, and you also can get a dripper, which I've got as well. But did you get that as well, Steve? Yeah, I've got that as well.
Are they any good?
I haven't tried it yet. I've got to.
The good thing is about it, you can either on the little head for it, you can either use the mesh or little single coil that comes with it. I haven't used it yet, but it's a tiny little fella. But it's 4 mil juice capacity in that as well.
But it's got the ropes. It's got the ropes and it's a DTA.
Yeah, so it's,
I think when Mark brought out the Nest, everybody said that it was going to be simplified and put down into a stock coil.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen.
Oh yeah, of course it will. Because it's like it is just like building a stock coil, isn't it? You know, and that's what they've got on. Oh, that's a good idea.
Who was it? Grim Green that used the Nest without any cotton or something, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said it was better without any cotton.
Yeah. What's that?
Well, the thing is, I did try it. I just took all the kind of cotton I had in it out, and I was just like, it does work to a degree, but you've literally got to cycle it. You've got to keep going until there's pretty much nothing in it. Whereas if you put even if you put a little bit in it, it means you can go, right, I'm completely nicked. I've got a nicky buzz coming. I need to put this down.
Yeah. You need to make sure you're set up straight up as well. You wouldn't be able to fucking tilt it or anything. It'd just push out.
Yeah. Right, we will go on to James's little bargain section.
Bargains.
Roll bumper.
Anything more than a £5, shit. Joke.
Yeah, as Bill just said, make sure you hit that thumbs up, everybody.
It does work for the analytics.
Oh, I do.
You thumb up the bum.
It is on that front page.
Bit of thumbage.
9 out of 49 people with a thumbs up. Fucking hell. That's terrible.
Right, we're over for Sauce Smart, and it's the tank what Steve showed earlier on in the show, from Horizon Tech. It works out at $22.49. So I thought I'll convert it over into the UK pounds, and it works out at £16.41 for it.
That's not bad.
For less than 20 quid. Can't go wrong with that.
You're adding out a couple of dollars on there if you want it in a colour. So you're probably, like you said, still less than 20 quid.
Yeah. I mean, like you say, you can't go wrong with it, for the price. I mean, when that comes into retail in the shops, the 2 mil capacity, what you're looking about minimum, about 30 for it in a brick and mortar.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
Over to Vape Mate. Now I've got to thank Shrek for sending this one out. It's the RS launcher tank for £7.49.
That's cheap.
That's good.
So thank you, Shrek, for that.
Might have to pick one of them up myself.
Over
Is that
to
the one where the coils fly out it?
Yes. Zip it.
Over to Evolution Vaping, and they've got the Orchid by Orchid Vapor for $9.99. Now they only got in 4 colours.
I used to have one of those.
I've got one here. I bought one that was only a £5.
So what's happened here?
Yeah, mine was cheap.
It's gone all dodgy.
No, it's
Well,
the
like you
weather,
say,
mate.
that's for $9.99 anyway. Washington Vapes with the Vaporessa Swag PX80 pod kit for 25 quid.
Is that the one you've got, Skint, or have you got the swag too?
I've got that. I can't remember. I can't remember now of that. Benny, you got that as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Did you leak that one? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's not a bad little kit, but it does leak. In fact, it's pissed out all over me because I've just picked it up.
Yeah, I see.
Last but not least, it's still at Washington Vapes. They've got the Suicide Bunny range for $11.99. These are 100ml bottles. These.
They've been around a while, haven't they? Suicide Bunny?
Yeah.
So they've got more or less all of them, really. Well, that's if that's all of them. So we've got 4, 8, 10, 11 different juices to choose from. And that's me.
$24.99 though, originally. It's a lot of money.
It's rather pricey, isn't it?
Yeah, Suicide Bunny were really pricey. Yeah, I've got it here, but it's just pissed juice. I left some juice in it, picked up, it's just gone fucking all over me.
Yeah, I think mine did that as well.
That's what happens. That's what happens with this all the time. If I leave it stood for like any more than a day, I'll pick it up and it just chucks liquid all over me.
What's that, Ian?
Fat Rabbit.
Oh, Fat Rabbit.
It's a great tank, but it just chucks.
What coils do you use in that, Ian?
Sorry?
What coils do you use in it?
I'll tell you because I got them down here. These ones.
Bok. Bib.
I mean, that's the one. I've got the Hell Cold ones in there.
Supermesh Hell Beast I use, but they're all.
H702. I mean, depends on what juice you're using. When I first got mine, I can't remember what juice I put it in there, but the cord lasted me for nearly 3 weeks.
Is yours leak, Blazing?
Huh? No, I've never had any problems with mine.
Yours has never leaked.
Must have been the looking one. That was the typical. When I did get mine, it was I bought mine for 18, 19 quid, and then 3 days later, he said, "Well, I'm doing it for £10." It's like, bastards.
See, I bought some coils off you, didn't I, Steve? When you got them, but I got the tri-coil ones, and I can't get on with them at all. They only last like a day, and then they just taste awful.
Yeah, I think these are I can't remember which ones I got in there.
I don't know if I've.
I can't fucking remember now.
Yeah, Rowan, it's vatemate.co.uk.
That's cheap, is that though? I might have to sell it myself for one of them for £7.
Yeah,
because everybody says they're really good.
I didn't have a lot of luck. I don't know if I got a bad batch of coils, but my coils have only lasted me about a week. But other people have said 2-3 weeks. Easy.
Launch tank. Yeah, I've never. You know.
I'm sure Shrek's managed to get 6 weeks out of a coil. I remember him saying.
That shite company, Oxford, that crap arsehole company, their coils seem to do very well.
Onto Oxford again.
Stole it from someone else, I suppose.
That's the ones I've got, the L coil.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
Well, I take it you get Fat Rabbit coils by fucking Hell Vape, didn't you?
Yeah, it's Elvie. Like I say, I bought them off of Steve.
That's not what you've got, Ian, is it? It's a different brand.
No, I got different ones.
Yeah, but maybe these ones on the back. It does say on the back what else it's compatible with as well.
Yeah, these are for the Hell Beast though, but they fit the Fat Rabbit as well.
Yeah, these ones say it fits. These particular ones fit the Fat Rabbit, Hell Beast, Smock TV, TFV 12, Baby Prince, Geek Vape, Aero Mesh, Smock TV 8, Vapor SO, NRG, and the Geek Vape Cerberus tank.
Which ones are they? Have you got the 0.2s?
I don't know which ones these are. They're shit. I don't like them at all.
That's what mine look. That's what these look like.
They look like 0.4. Like the Cerberus ones are normally 0.4.
I'll find out what this is.
Oh, no.
That's it with the 4 coils in.
We sell a shitload of the Cerberus coils.
You getting any leakage from the launcher?
Yeah, no, they're totally different to mine.
I've got the ones with the single coil ones.
Yeah, I think I got wrong ones because these are shit. They block up all the time.
These are 0.2.
Yeah, I reckon they're the same coils as these, just different packaging.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Skin? You getting any leaking from launcher?
Who's got a launcher? Who said they've got a launcher?
I've got a launcher.
You get any leakage from that? Steve?
No, I did to start off with because at the bottom, you know, when you take the glass out, it's got that little rubber thing that's not sitting down properly.
Right.
But first week or so, it kept pissing out juice. But then I took it out, made sure that's properly, and then fixed it together. And touch wood, I've been all right. But
£7 all right. I mean, you get that.
But then I bought one for the missus a few weeks ago, and hers has been a bit of a dick at the moment. So.
Oh, is it?
I don't get what they do. The paint job in it, because mine's classed as matte black like that, and I ordered hers. Obviously, I've had this a few months now, but then I ordered one for her that's supposed to be matte black, and it looks slightly lighter, or it almost looks like a dark gunmetal. So that's cracking off there. But
you know this pod, after 20 puffs, it vibrates at you.
Does it?
I'm telling you, guys, put me down. It's too much.
Yeah, you've been vaping it. You've done 20 puffs on it. Put me down. Put me down.
Put me down before I break.
Yeah.
20 puffs. Put it in your pocket. Jobs are good.
Yeah, exactly. Someone had some run out of Kernel Black. I've just ordered some Kernel. That's a point. I ordered some stuff off of Kernel and it's not come yet.
Yeah, I still need to do that. I keep saying I'm going to do it. I haven't done it yet.
I don't have a sale, so I bought some.
Graham said he used his launcher for a day. Did you not have a great experience with it, Graham?
Yeah, and Shrek says he uses it.
Yeah, he uses it all the time. But he set one on fire, did Shrek?
He did, didn't he?
Yeah. A big flame came out of fucking apparently.
What, a launcher or?
Yeah, a launcher, yeah.
Literally a launcher.
Yeah. Like a flamethrower.
See how far I can get the coil across the room.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same with like this is the Grew tank from Aspire. You know, you don't have to take it all apart, but it is. You take the top off and you pull down the airflow, and the thing it pops up, and that's the one that you'll either just pop at the top, otherwise you go like that, and it flings across the room. So that's not a bad little tank.
What's your tops? What's your top sub-ohm tank then, Ian? Because you're stuck quite a lot all the time, aren't you?
Yeah, I still love. I haven't got it out here, but I still love. I love the Hell Beast. I love the Falcon, and I love the intake.
So if you had to pick one, what would it be?
Hell Beast, probably.
The
Fat Rabbit's good,
one, don't you? Hell Beast.
Yeah, I love it. So I've had that for a couple of years now. It's great.
Mine is in the loft. I think I did a review. Like it was a friend of mine, and I said, "Do you want it back?" And he's like, "No, you can keep it." He's never used it, and it's still in the box, never used. Because I'm not a sub-ohm tank person. I'm a rebuildable guy, so it's just sitting there, kind of like idly in the box.
I fancy getting a decent one. I can't say I've had a fucking decent one, to be honest. Just for being lazy.
No, every time.
Yeah, I don't think you go far wrong.
It leaks.
The Falcon's a good one to go with, I would say. The coils aren't crazy either.
Mm.
I was going to say, aren't the coils quite expensive though? Oh, they were when they first came out. They were like astronomical.
Yeah, I think I just bought three Falcon coils for £9. So it's not. So you're only looking at 2 for. Yeah, you're only going to get 6 weeks, 7 weeks for £9.
That's the only problem with it, isn't it? That's the only problem using stock coils is
Yeah.
the amount you pay for coils is how long it's going to last.
I am a stanker, though. I've been a stanker for many years now. As Gaz would say.
Yeah, stanker, that's a new word, isn't it? Stanker.
Yeah, stanker. Yeah.
Stock coil wanker.
Class A stanker, I am.
Oh. Right, so we'll go on with someone's just brought that up. 40% of pubs will open tomorrow. Are you all going out for a beer next week, or are you not going to bother?
No.
No, I've got work.
I think of anywhere worse to be, personally.
Fucking too cold up here. It's freezing. You've got to be outside, haven't you?
Yeah, you've got to be in a beer garden, yeah.
No, I think like the thing is like because I like more like craft beers, it's actually cheaper to buy them, go home and drink them. And like even that's including fuel because by the time it's like £3 or £4 for a pint, whereas I could spend maybe £2 or £3 more and get a pack of 6. It's cheaper, and that's like I said, including fuel. So I'd rather drink in the house, to be honest with you.
How do you lot think it's going to affect that then? Do you think it's going to affect pubs and going out and things like that? Because people aren't just not going out anymore, are they?
I think until they're fully open, I don't think it will affect it much. I think they're still going to... Because, see, they did that, I think, between the 2 lockdowns, they did that here. They opened them and it was outside and all that stuff, and you had to stay in your own wee table and all that crap. And Mrs. S and Munch went out for a night out and they came home early and said it was shit.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No. I'm looking forward to getting my hair cut. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. That's the
Me
only
too.
thing I'm looking forward to.
Yep.
No, I'm quite lucky. I cut my own hair, so I'm good.
Yeah.
No, that's I am Thursday we're getting it done. Very excited about
I'll
it.
be getting it done next weekend, that's for sure.
If you get booked in, I bet there's going to be tons of people going to hairdressers.
Because they've opened like, where the main street where I work is they've all opened, but it's actually a case of if you need to phone up and book an appointment and you've got to come by yourself, unless you're with a child, and obviously you've got to sit with a mask on and sit and basically not move. And you can see them all lining up like lemons to jump off the cliff. I'm like, Jesus Christ, all for a haircut.
Yeah, no, they won't be round by us because when we were in lock, when they opened up hairdressers before, the one in ours started out, it had petitions in, we're all wearing masks. That lasted about 3 weeks. I went back again, they took it all out. We just walked in. That were a Turkish one. Well, they're not Turkish, they're from, I don't know where they're from, to be honest with you.
So it's a Turkish style.
Turkish style, yeah. And that went, and then, like I say, when I went back, they had masks on, but you just walked in. No one had a mask on, just walked in. So I'm guessing it'll be exactly the same. Got a few people saying in chat, Lead Vape, I'm on the Iron Brew from Brew Bros. It's also mega. Yeah, it's apparently supposed to be really nice. Is that one?
Yeah, it's like the Iron. It's like an Iron Brew bar. I went through a 250ml bottle in 2 weeks.
Right.
I used it in absolutely everything. It was.
I wonder what the ingredients are for that, though. I wonder what that would be. Because you can't buy an Iron Brew concentrate, can't you? Unless you buy Brewer's concentrate.
They might have it specially made. It might be a concentrate that you can get. It might be a couple of concentrates just mixed together. I don't know, because I don't really know the profile of Iron Brew. I just, do you know what I mean?
It's one of those. It's one of those drinks like you second that you drink it, you know exactly what it is, but you can't tell what's in it. It's
I don't think it's the true recipe. There's girders in it. We know that. Real girders.
Real girders. Do you know that's why they had to change it to iron with iron? It used to be iron. It used to say iron, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And then they had to change it to IRN because
I think originally it did have a lot. Yeah, it did have a high iron content, and that's why it was called Iron Brew. But then they took it out. And...
Made for girders for the Clyde.
Made from girders.
It'll put some hair on your chest.
Net Reality is saying out or out. You can't go out. You're not going to be able to go out at the moment. When out pubs open and nightclubs open, then you can go out. That's is that 21st of June?
If you're going to the Swan, then he's going out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
goes,
Airders 3%, Scottish Spit 2.5, and Super Sweet at 1%.
Yeah.
That's Graham. That's a secret you've just divulged to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be
It's still the same family on Iron Brew as well. Do you know that? It's still a family business.
bar.
Iron Brew.
Yeah, but you would literally be daft not to. I mean, considering like you're born into wealth, that's the kind of money that you would never get rid of. Like, you're going to join the company? Yeah, I want more money. It's one of those things, isn't it? But it has to be said, because a lot of, like when you have a family-run business, you do, there's a kind of expectation for a son or a daughter to kind of come into the company. And most of the time, kids these days want to go, no, I want to do my own thing. I want to go and do my own path. So it's good to actually see that it's still...
Outside of Scotland, where would you say Iron Brew is the biggest seller? I know the answer. But
Canada.
Curious. No.
I would say...
Philippines.
Idea.
Myself, probably Germany.
No. It's Russia.
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 Oh, they mix it with the vodka, don't they? Do you want vodka and brew, comrade?
Yeah, it's Russia.
Few people are saying they're back at work on Tuesday. So that'll be fun when everybody starts going out. Are you looking forward to anything opening? Any shops are out like that opening? Is anybody...
Actual vape shops, actually go and have a walk around.
Yeah.
My shop's already open. Like
I've got no money to go out, so I don't really care. So.
I'm the same, Steve. I'm the same, mate. I'm not fucking...
Not relevant.
Yeah, not relevant.
It's just going to cost money, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I live not that far from like the town centre where I stay, and I just walk to work every day, so it saves money. I tries to keep myself fit, and stand there. I've opened the door. Don't move any further than this line. What do you want? That's pretty much it in a nutshell. And then there's click and collect and there's call and collect. I just get their orders ready. Go. There's the card machine.
Yeah.
Obviously not as brash as that, but there's the card machine, buddy. Right, catch you later. See you. That's it.
Yeah, William O'Neill's looking forward to an haircut. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Just to sit in a chair and get me a haircut. I might go for full lot and have ears done at job lot.
Mick's looking forward to the massage parlours.
Mick's looking forward to earning some money. That's what he's looking forward to doing.
Yeah. You guys out. Getting some extra tips just by being nice.
On it like a car bonnet.
Yeah.
But I don't know if vape shops will try before you buy. I don't think they'll be doing that.
No.
Oh, it won't be until because the shop I'm in, the very, very first lockdown was happening. We were told to basically take everything and destroy it. Like all the testers, because any open bottles were to be binned, basically. So it's probably not going to happen for the longest time. You're just going to have to go on a leap of faith, and hopefully the juice you buy is nice, or a recommendation, or if you've got a dripper and a mate of yours has got.
Yeah, but I suppose are people sort of used to that at the moment? Because obviously they haven't been able to go in, so you're buying one offline anyway and risking it when it turns up. Or
I think it's going to be different if you're, because obviously you can sort of mingle with other people now as long as you wear a mask, and a mate of yours has got a liquid and you've got a dripper. Maybe something like that, but that's probably the only way you're going to be able to try another liquid.
I'd like to see that from online companies. Let's see, like even to send you a 2 ml fucking sample or something like that, or a 3 ml sample or something like that. You'd be able to get a sample of the juice.
Have you seen that new company that's come up that's you can get vape samples? It's called Find My Vape.
No.
Have you not seen that? It's on Instagram. Have a look for it. They send you out the sample bottles. You can buy sample bottles of e-liquid, so you can buy, like a flavour box, and it's got a range, and you can buy the range of, say, like Doozy Vape Co. They're all 10 ml samples, and you buy them for, I don't know, about 15 quid, and they've got like 10 samples in them, and it's all their range. You can try them. Obviously got no nicking.
Fucking free. I wasn't fucking like free 2 ml samples or something like that.
Yeah. Dispergo has started doing this price promise thing. I don't know. They if you don't use more than 5 or 10 ml out of a bottle and you don't like it, you can send it back and choose something that you do like, which is quite interesting. I haven't heard of that before.
No.
That's almost like a try before you buy kind of thing, isn't it? Even though you buy it, but if you don't like it, they'll obviously give you
and they'll cover the postage and stuff. So that's quite interesting. Quite like that idea.
The only problem with that is, well, I suppose you're sending it back. You're going to pay £4.50 to send it back, aren't you? £4.
Well, that's what I liked about Juice Cabin when you used to buy stuff from them, and they sent additional juices for you to try out. You know, little 10 mils.
That's what you should do.
Yeah, I've got some up there.
It might be handy to do it that way, really. Just send, because all you're going to be doing is, I don't like that one, and just keep sending bottles back.
I have a little bit of information about Juice Cabin. The Juice Cabin is still going. He's been taken over by his brother. He's now running it, Leslie's brother, and it's going through a rebranding. I don't know much more than that. Like I say, I talked to Liam the other day, and he just sent a message saying, yeah, everybody's fine. It is still going. It is still running, but it is going through a rebranding. I don't know if the rebranding the design or whatever, or it's going to be called something else, but his brother has took it over.
So, I mean, with that, you know, because Les had to get a license for the tobacco side of things. Does that mean Liam will have to do the same thing, or is it under the?
I don't know if Liam is actually going to be running it, managing it, or what, or his brother's stepping in to run the shop and run the business side of things. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I just know that they are going through a rebranding. So whether it's going to be called JC or what, I don't know, but it is going to be rebranded. So, Les, I'm not sure. I assume that we'll find out as soon as I can go into the shop and find out more details. But I'm guessing he had a heart attack, to be honest with you. That's what I'm guessing, because he passed away during the night. I think his mum went to wake him up for work, and obviously he'd passed away. So, but I will find out more, because someone just fell off the side in the kitchen and shit himself then.
Was it Aid?
Yes, he's with you.
Yeah, he just throw something at me. So as soon as it opens, I'll pop in and see him and just have a chat. So hopefully next weekend I'll be able to pop in and just say hello. And see what's going on. Because I went past, they've not been open. The shutters have been down. They aren't even open to let people click and collect, as far as I know, unless they do. Because they did do it through the back door.
Are you near it, Benny? Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Not far from.
Well, you're about half an hour away.
Yeah. I used to just go in, see him. Just go and see Les and that.
You used to go there on a Saturday, didn't you?
Yeah,
did a Facebook thing
just
for a couple
pop
of
in
weeks.
for an hour and say hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, so that's what's happening. It is rebranded. Like I say, I don't know what's getting rebranded to. I don't know if it's getting totally rebranded or they're just changing the logo and things like that, or what they're doing. But Les helped quite a lot of people, to be fair, getting started. He was
going before Vic, was he?
Yeah. Well, he's been going a while, Les.
Was he?
Yeah.
He used to dress up as a woman, all that stuff, didn't he? He used to do the fancy dress stuff.
Yes, I used to do Sister Agatha, who were pissed. He used to do the Colonel. He did quite a few of that.
He done even more like other kind of normal reviews as well. I think I've seen a few things from him over the years where it's, like what was the last thing? It was like a home product kit, and I was like, that's Les, and I clicked on it, and I was like, he's doing a review on something that you would have in your home. It was a wee bit weird. If I can find it, I'll put the link in.
Yeah, that used to be his lifestyle channel. He did too, because he deleted his. Do you know when YouTube was clamping everything down? He actually deleted all his YouTube stuff for vaping.
Oh, he did.
Just deleted it. Because he said, I'll delete it before YouTube ban it. And then I said, why didn't you just hide it? He went, I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I was like, Les, you should have just did everything. In your channel, you could have put it back up again. Red Cola. Cola. It says, Sagnacious Hillary Zogley says, I miss red cola in my vodka. I haven't seen it anywhere in England. It's just a Scottish thing.
It is. Yeah, red cola's just it's made by bars. Same people make iron brew, and it typically came in a glass bottle.
You just get 10 pence back on the bars, iron brew, on bottles of bars, and then it went to 5.
I don't know if you still do that. That was if that's still a thing. I remember we used to go to the ice cream van with them and going, I've got £1 and I've got like 10 of these bottles. I don't know if you can do that anymore.
Panda Pop went down that road over the 90s, didn't they, with different coloured Turks?
Yeah.
That was when there was that tab clear, and then all of a sudden Panda Pop just like, we've got a green one, we've got a red one, we've got a blue one. Then that disappeared as well.
The rainbow to make your kids fucking hyper.
Do you know they've only
I
just stopped
remember
doing tab
recycling the
clear?
bottles.
You are?
That tab clear, they've only just stopped doing it last year. Stopped producing it.
That disappeared in the UK. That
they've only just disbanded. You used to be able to still get it. Tab clear. That was the clear Coca-Cola, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the weirdest one I tried, but it was a clear Pepsi and it had like a touch of lemon in it, but it was clear. It was like fucking water. It was flat and it was the weirdest thing I've ever tried. I'm like, right, I'm expecting Pepsi, but it's see-through. I don't know what's going on here.
I love Pepsi. Pepsi's still my favourite when it comes to colas.
Yeah, I'm a Pepsi man, mate.
Yeah, I'm not going to drink Pepsi, but if I'm having a Jack Daniels and Coke, I have to have full fat Coke in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
For some reason, it doesn't taste right.
Apart from tonight, I'm on the zero sugar stuff tonight, which I find nicer than the diet, but still not great.
See, yeah, I'm all the opposite. I'm more Coca-Cola, just for the normal base type cola. But when they add in like the cherry or they do the raspberry, the vanilla, Pepsi wins it on that one.
That's something I've never come across is a decent cola flavour vape. Or when I say decent, anything that tastes like the main brands rather than a roller cola.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
the thing about Diet Cola, have you noticed that? They used to cherry cola. I quite like cherry cola.
I do.
But they changed it now. They call it fiery cherry, don't they? It's got chili in it.
Chili?
Yeah. Have you not seen that? They do the cherry cola now. If you went in to see Diet Cola, it isn't just normal cherry. It's fiery cherry. And they do a mango one.
The one I used to like, I haven't had it for ages, one of the Pepsi Max ones. They did it with, they still do it with ginger.
Yeah, it's good.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do spicy ones now. They do. Is it mango and ginger? They do.
I'm sure.
Is it Pepsi that do the vanilla, or is that Coke?
Coke.
I think it's both actually. Now I think you might actually be right in saying it's both. It's hard to tell these days. Like the amount of things, like because. Like the American market, they get tons of shit that we barely get our eyes in on.
Oh yeah, as I can remember, I went to the States back in '98, and we went down one of their typical supermarkets, and Jack Daniels had their own range of like Alco Pops, like melon flavors, and it looked like the same label as a normal Jack Daniels bottle did. They were all right.
Really?
Obviously, stuff like that. It's like the ring pulls. The ones that used to pop all the way off. But the ones we have now, the Americans had them for about 20 odd years before we got them. And like twist off caps for beer bottles as well.
Yeah. Frank Stone was saying in middle school we used to sometimes walk to the third bus stop, go around the back of the sweet shop and nick the bottles and take them back in and get money for the sweets. I think everybody's done that.
Nice.
Do you remember when, I don't know if you ever did this, do you know when arcade games came out and you used to get your wire? And you can clock the credit.
I did that on a telephone box. If you had like a triangle square thing that you get in the math set, you push that down on the metal thing, it would give you extra credit.
Yeah. You could put money in.
I used to do that as well. Take a coat hanger or a bit of a coat hanger and then just jam in the machines. I used to do that.
But I remember having a car and using a coat hanger as an aerial because my aerial fell apart.
Did that as well.
They're one of those, weren't they?
Were you one of these ones that walk past 2p machines and give them a knock? Pushers.
Little nudge.
Yeah. You can't do that now because fucking alarm goes off, doesn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but there's not actually in them, is there, really? I mean, look at the prices, a bit of shit.
One of two things are going to happen. It's going to the alarm's going to go off, or you're going to hit it that hard, it's just going to keel over.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, well, I did want a bubble gum. I didn't want the whole machine because it's all over the fucking road.
Yeah, I know. It's because if you knock into it accidentally on purpose, if fucking alarm goes, lights start fucking flashing. Like, shit. Not me, son.
But I'm really sorry. I actually twisted my. Just as the guy runs out, just hold your ankle. Sorry, I twisted my ankle and I fell into that thing over there.
You used to get that. You used to get the alarm with the pinball machines as well, didn't you? And the
Yes,
whole thing
tilt.
with the pinball machines was like giving them a.
Yes,
Giving them
'cause
a
they started the
stutter.
ones as well. You know, where you put your coin in and it goes tick, 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 before, and you have to knock it down to the next
Yeah, yeah.
level. The amount of people that were going. like that.
2p drops, 10p drops, and stuff.
What is it saying? Put Shrek saying laminate a £20 note and put it on fishing line. I tell you what, someone did do outside one at suppliers. Super glued a 50p piece to the floor.
Yeah, I've heard of that being done before.
Yeah.
Fucking loads of people used to walk out. You were trying to pick it up a bit like twat.
I heard the story years ago. Old Tommy Cooper. Not like that, just like that. What he used to do when he was getting a taxi, he was getting driven somewhere. He chat him that, but he used to have a load of tea bags in his pocket. So he would go over to the driver and sort of give it the rustle, rustling sound of something going in his top pocket. There's a bit of a tip for you. And, oh, nice one. Goes to drive off. Go like that. It's fucking teabag in there.
Love it. My wee man keeps getting up. That's why keeping them off.
That's all right, mate. No problems. Not a problem.
No worries.
But yeah, that's it. Well, it's coming up to that time. It is 10:25. We will start winding it down. We will go around and say our goodbyes. We will have a goodbye. I've got some bits to give away next week. We will start giving away again. We will be looking around for another sponsor, seeing what we can get. But I've got about 6 weeks of stuff that I can give out. So we will do. We'll start from next week.
You get
So
rid of
we'll-
that fucking Big D. He's a knob.
Yeah, he's just a knob. He's just a proper asshole. I wonder how many people have fucking messaged him. I tell you, I'll find out tomorrow. They'll be all fucking messaging
That
him.
Barry's just called you a wanker, and that skint man, he's called you a wanker.
He's
as
still
well.
he's still ghosting, so I'm waiting for a comment to come through in a minute.
Yeah, there'll be a few people that
We're picking sides as we speak.
The battle lines in the camps have been drawn.
Yeah. Have we put in a reply video out to me, what?
Oh.
Right, so we will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with Steve.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, guys, for another cracking show. It's good to see you back, Skin.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody in chat, for another great show. All our wonderful spanners. And don't forget, you can catch me and Ian tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show, where our special guest is McTavish.
He's everywhere. Fucking everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh,
So
I
just-
know. I'm like chlamydia. I am fucking everywhere.
Like CJ, what?
I've played a bit like that, though, really, haven't I? It's fared live for this weekend.
And then don't forget, after this, you've got the Late Night Vape Show. Go and check that out. And then tomorrow night, after us, Dean, as we mentioned earlier, Dean, Devil Vapor, moved his show from Wednesday to Monday. So we're starting that tomorrow night, 9 till 10 o'clock. And then after that, obviously, you've got the 510 connection. And then Wednesday night, you've got Benny's e-liquid mixing show. Go and check that out. And then Friday, you got JP and the boys. And Saturday night, you got Simon 62. And that's it from me. And I'll pass that on to JP.
Thanks, Steve. Chat, you've been brilliant as
usual.
It's nice to see you again, Ian. Shrek.
Skin.
It's nice to see you back. Brilliant show Friday. I really enjoyed it. As for the rest of the casters, like usual, it's been brilliant. For me, for the new week, you'll see me again on Wednesday night over on the Three Men and the Vape Show, as I am the guest.
Woo woo.
And then for the Friday night, we have got Little Bro Vapes as my guest. So he's going to be getting the questionnaires off 762.
He's on fucking everything.
You think you say I'm bad?
As well as that, of course, you got the other shows throughout the week, from the Laid Back Vape Show, the 510 Connection, Benny's Mixing Show, and of course, Skins and Mex on the Friday night.
Big
So
Night In,
remember
so
to
don't
check them all
forget.
out if you can.
Don't look at Skinch channel for Big Night In. It's
No.
on its own fucking channel.
And it is called the Big Night In.
As I'll put. Do you mind if I put it in? Is
No,
that
put
all
it
right?
in, mate. Yeah,
There you go. There's
put
the
it in,
link.
put
I'm
link
not
in.
a fucking spanner.
I'll just put it in twice.
You can span it at you.
So if you haven't subscribed to the show, please go over, give them a subscribe. It's another decent show where the boys are brilliant at it, and you might see Heed falling off his chair again.
Yeah, you might.
And I'll pass it over to Ian.
Cheers, James. Thank you, guys. It's been a total pleasure being back. I've enjoyed it. It's been really good fun. I do love this show. I have done for a long time. So thank you for that. Everyone in chat, you've all been amazed balls as ever. So thank you all. Yeah, Skin, lovely to see you back, mate. Lovely to see you back. Glad the house move went well, and you are now back to almost normality, I suppose, with the house move, because it takes time, doesn't it? But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, good stuff. Yeah, thank you everyone. Really enjoyed it. Join us tomorrow night, where we have Mr. McTavish joining us. Looking forward to that. And yeah, I'll pass it on to McTavish.
I was like, is it me? Everyone in chat, again, thank you for rounding off my week. Always ending on a high is always good. So thank you for joining us. I love the whole Chuckle Brothers thing at the very beginning. You copy me, I'm copying you. You copy me, I'm copying you. That was hilarious. Thank you so much. To all the casters, it's been a joy as usual. So thanks again. And you will see me on the Laid Back Vape Show tomorrow night. And you'll also see me and Skint Vapor down there on the Big Night In on Friday night as well. And I'll pass it back over to Benny.
Has Skint been yet?
No, I know. It just doesn't have fucking. All these live shows on, he doesn't have a fucking clue, does he?
I don't have a clue. Pass it to Skint then.
Couldn't organise a piss up my brewery. That's why BVL shut down.
Yeah,
thank you very much. Thank you very much, lads, for having me on. It's been good to be back, and I didn't want to miss it. I want to get back in here because this is a fantastic fucking show. Thanks to chat, brilliant night. Also Friday night, 9:30. What's it called? Big Night In. Right. Big Night In is on at 9:30 on Friday night. It's a good laugh, and that's what it's all about. Can I just say, by the way, there's only 10 thumbs up and 1 thumb down. A thumb up or a thumb down, you know what I mean? Thumbs up are better because it tickles more. Come on, 40 odd in. It's a brilliant show. Benny does a grand, fantastic fucking job. Benny, love you, man.
Thumbs up was quite aggressive. It was like.
And the service crew's been redundant this evening, so that's good. There's no need.
Love all you lads, and that's for me. And thanks.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for everyone in chat for joining in with us. Thank you very much for joining us on the show. Like I say, beginning we're only just a little bit of a laugh, so don't take it too seriously. That's what we're here for, just a bit of fun. Do go over and check out the Late Night Vape Show that's on straight after us. Go join us. And if, like I say, if you can give us a thumbs up on your way out of the door, would be much appreciated, because it does help the analytics, gets up there in the YouTubes, gets searched out more. That would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much to my spanners for doing their job. Thank you very much to my fellow casters. It's been absolutely fantastic. As normal, it's nice to see everybody back and see everybody having a bit of a chat and everything. Don't forget to check out the rest of the boys' show. They have told you what they all are during the week. Do check out the new channel of Big Night In. If you go on the Skint's channel, you won't find it there like I didn't. I had to fucking search for it. And then think what the show is, because he never told anybody. So yeah, go give him a subscribe. Go check him out on a Friday night. That's at 9:30. It is a new show and it is good. And like I say, you might see he'd butting the table again. You can find us here next week at 9 o'clock, just after. And we'll see you all next Sunday. Bye for now.
Bye everybody.
Adios, muchachos.
Keep it moist.